Hi Taurus, it's Mary Jo from Enchantress Tarot and welcome back to my channel and your March 2021 reading. This month we'll work with the stone of aquamarine, and like I tell you, it doesn't matter the size of the stone, it's your intention that you put on it. So even if you have a smooth palm stone that you can have in your hand or in your pocket or your purse, even if you want to put it in the bottom of your pillowcase at night so you could sleep with that, and work with the energy of aquamarine for the month of March to help you get through things that are going on in your life. Okay, let's see what we have for our Taurans for March. Let's just put them out there. This month I'm doing a little different. I'm just gonna go for it. Oh wow, this came up too for Aries. Okay, 9 in this position. Something's coming to an end. Something's coming into fruition. Something you've been wishing for and wanting. This is bringing you emotional pleasure and joy. It's a culmination for you, Taurus, of something that you've been wanting. Maybe you've been waiting for this. And this is Jupiter in Pisces. So we're recording this in the time of Pisces. Jupiter is about expansion. And this card does represent March 1st through 10th, though. So this could definitely be stuff that's in play for you and will be in your life by that time, for sure. You know, let's say by March 10th, you'll be seeing the realization of your dreams are coming true. The wishes that you've had from the immediate past, okay, have come into form for you. Like this is stuff that you've been working on, the pleasures in your life that gives you joy and bliss and comfort. The emotional stability. You know, in Taurus, you don't like to have your feathers ruffled, especially the men. They like everything status quo. The women, they take on a lot of what's coming at them in a more aggressive way. The men tend to like be very uncomfortable with that. So that being said, either way, this is about something you've been wanting and wishing for to come to you. But I feel like for the male Taurans, this is just like, this is a celebration for you. Lifting the cup, it's a toast, you know, like maybe you've been waiting for this promotion, or this person you're with, you're taking the next step with an engagement or marriage, or, you know, pregnancy, the birth of a child, the celebration for you, and an achievement for you. For the women, I feel like it's something that's been something of pleasure that you've been looking for yourself, that brings you great pleasure, great joy. You know, something that is more physical and appealing, tangible, like a makeover, or redoing something about the way you're looking, you know, changing the way the things are that are around you materially, you know, especially Taurus, you know, is ruled by Venus, and you love the finer things in life. And Tauran women do love, you know, a lot of nice things. You know, the men do too, but you want different things than a man as a woman. But this is finer things in life, finer surroundings. Maybe you're looking to move into a bigger home, or upgrading your home, or renovating your home. I think this is what's happening for you. There's going to be some pleasures coming to you this month with great changes that you've been waiting to do for a while to improve your surroundings. And like I said, for the men, I really feel like this is something very celebratory for you. Like you're stepping up, you're moving up, and you're feeling really good about it. Now, the Magician, you know, is a major arcana. Okay, so this is about taking your skill sets and making it happen and bringing it into your life. And that's nice to follow this, because once you've come to an achievement of what you wanted and you're having it, I know as a Taurus, you're like, okay, now what next? You know, Taurus is, I have. What are you going to give me? What am I going to get, right? So once you've gotten that chapter over with, you're like, okay, let's go. What are we going to get now? You know, this is just how it works with Taurus. And with this card, we know it's going to start in the mental plane, right? You're going to think things into being, because this is Mercury. And we just came off the Mercury retrograde. So whatever delays were going on, you're starting to focus now. And with this one, you're starting a new energy. You're starting to manifest. You see how focused and driven you are? Focusing on wielding into being the Magi, right? All the things that you want. So this is going for the next step from here. So now that you've got this in your life, you're ready for the next step. Now, that being said, Mercury rules Gemini, as well as Virgo. So Gemini would be coming up after your birth month. So that would be like April, May, June. Okay. So it could be something that you're starting to hone your skills on to bring into being. Now be careful of not being tricked or misguided by something, because this card can also in the low vibration represent things going awry, things going haywire, because you're so excited, you're not paying attention. So be very clear in what you're doing here with this new venture, okay, Taurus? To concentrate on what you're doing and be aware of the energies around you. And any tricksters, anyone who doesn't have the highest purpose intended for you with what you're looking to bring into form in your life, albeit a love relationship, a marriage, a new home, a different job, even if you're trying to do something with your body that's different, like starting a new weight loss program or exercise program, or even if it's something like with medication, be very careful, do your research on this, okay? Really think things through, because there are people out there that are just like charlatans, right? They offer you the wrong information. So be wise and be focused. Just concentrate on what you're looking to bring into your life and avoid the distractions of the people around you, and especially the people who talk the negative talk, the naysayers. You don't want that in your life. You know, with the mercurial energy too, it's about commerce. So it could be something to do with, you know, if you're starting something new to bring more coin into your life, local things, so your neighbors, siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins you're reaching out to. Maybe you're starting something new and you're trying to get their input on it, as far as like, hey, what do you think of this product? Did you try my this? Oh, look at my YouTube channel. You know, this is like trying to build up on something for yourself that's going to improve your finances, investments, stock market. Just be very careful, like I said, of any tricksters out there. Really think things through before you make your move. And Tauran men are not usually impetuous anyway. They think things through. Tauran women, that, you know, you got to really be good to pull one over on a Tauran woman, you know. But just be careful with that. Like I said, with this person around you, that they're not a trickster. I keep getting that feeling of a trickster around you, okay? You know, it could be someone jealous of your comings and goings and what you have. And you just stay focused on yourself. You know, do yourself and let them be themselves. Don't give your energy to them. Okay, so now with like, it's definitely saying you're starting something new with finances and money. So either you're investing and the potential is there, but you have to really work hard at this. You have to really research here. This is not diving into anything. If it's a new business, you're looking for a new house, you're researching about a car or a product, a big ticket item, you really have to think this through before you jump into it, okay? For others of you, it feels like this is gonna be a nice payoff for you. You're starting to work your magic with this network, right? The spider web, right? She's tending to her web. No matter what's going on around it, she tends to that web when she feels that vibration. So I feel like you've got to focus on something right now. Like you've got it in hand as either you're working toward something bigger, you're expanding on it. Now, yeah, it could be with your education too. Like maybe you say, okay, I decided I'm going to go with this degree, but now I'm going to go on to get a bachelor's, or I want to try and get a master's or PhD. You're going to really work at this. For others of you, it is something that you are doing. You're manufacturing, or you're doing with your hands. You're creating a service to others, a vocation, a trade, that your potential for bringing in more coins is very, very likely, as long as you stay grounded here and tend to this network that you've established here. And it's about things being easier for you. Not that you're working harder, you're working smarter. This is something that you will feel joy with. And now if it's in a relationship too, it could be something you're tending to, this relationship that has the potential to really be a very grounded, solid one. You need to just work on that and focus on it. Like you're putting your energy into loving it, nurturing it, so it will grow. Get some of this here. It's a very different energy. Now look, you got water, you got air, you got earth, And you got air again. But we know with the Eight of Swords, it feels like a restriction on you. You know, Taurus, you feel like you're being held back. And you don't like that. You know, trying like a bull in a china closet, you just want to break free. And if you want to just sit in the field and chew your cud, you're going to do that too. But no one can tell you. It feels like, you know, these negative thoughts and words are coming around you. You know, there's a lot of negativity. Like I said, I feel like there's somebody here for some of you that's a naysayer. They're a trickster. Be very careful that their words around you are negative, okay? And don't let them blind you, you know, with their pretty talk, or maybe, you know, they're sidestepping. Oh, I love that you're doing this. Oh, you're such a good person. In the meantime, they're backstabbing you. You know, be very aware of what's going on around you, especially again with this 8, 2 8s, stability, all right? And that's very much a solid number for a Taurus, that 8 energy. But this is where you feel like you're restrained. But this is a self-imposed limitation. This is you being surrounded by negative people with negative words, negative thoughts, cynicism, doubt, fear, suspicion, you know, anything that can cause anxiety and negativity for you. Now, you can free yourself from this situation. You are letting yourself be surrounded because you're letting them get into your head. And that's going to destabilize you. It's going to knock you off your feet. You want to stay grounded. And I know that these things happen in our lives as a test. That being said, how did this come up in your life in the past, Taurus? And what was the outcome? How did you deal with it? What worked for you? What didn't work? Reflect on that and see how this is repeating itself, this pattern in your life. And how did you invite this into your life, okay? Now, this card is May 21st to the 31st. It's Jupiter and Gemini. All right, so Jupiter does expand on things. Gemini's communication. So maybe people are doing all this like big talk, and it's all negative around you. I like that there's this white gown on the person, so there's a purification process that can come here. You can just free yourself at any time, you know, like her hands are in front of herself. She could unchain herself. Even with the blindfold on, she could see what's happening around her. She could sense it, but she's choosing to stay there. So what we'd like for you is you to see what's going on around you with, you know, trusting in what you're sensing and feeling. And knowing that these things are just small talk and they're small thoughts. And you have bigger things to do with your life than put your energy into these sarcastic, cutting, hurtful words, or people that are just jealous. You know? They say terrible things. They're unkind. It's not resident with you. Let me just see if we get a clarification card. Yeah, another sword. So this is something, you need to cut communications with these kind of people. It could be something that would be quarrelsome too. And even, you know, just cutting communication. The sword is down. We're not going to talk to this person and we don't need this. And, you know, it could be something that you felt was a great idea at the time. In theory, you know, you thought this was really good. You could do this with this person or this situation, you know, and you figured you had everything you needed. And it turned out it really wasn't a good combination for you with this person or this group of people either. And no matter what the outcome, you did your best in it, but it could just be that, you know, you're cutting ties with this person. So if there's a group of people you're doing this with and there's some negative people, you're cutting them out of the situation. And it might even be something that, you know, you are going to expand on with only a limited group of people, especially with Jupiter and Gemini. It could be, you know, close proximity, close group of people, instead of, you know, this broader group of people. Maybe it'll just be 2 people or 3 people that you're doing this with, and removing from your life the negative that's surrounding you, because it's not going to help you at where you're going. And you feel like you're starting over again. It's new ideas though, okay? New communication with the people that are healthy in your life, and avoiding these people that just don't have anything to offer you but misery and deception and negativity. So I hope this does help you guys. And thanks again, everybody, for watching and commenting and your emails and readings. I love connecting with you all on a soul level. This is such a wonderful experience for me. And it's not about the money, believe me. I really love doing this to help people. I've been there myself when Spirit was there to help me and guide me and comfort me. So thank you, all of you. Have a great month. I'll see you guys next month. And as always, I wish you the best.